What is going on, everybody? Welcome. Welcome to another live. Well, it's over. There's a lot of things I think that go through my mind right now. Looking at the chart that I'm seeing right here with you, there's a lot of things, guys, that we've seen in the month of March, and I want to talk about those because for sure I cannot stress enough, guys, how good this month was for us in crypto. And I'm ready, man. I'm ready to give you the latest news, the latest information possible. If you're holding cryptocurrency, I think through March 2023, we've seen periods of a lot of destruction, right? We've seen a lot of pain and hurt, but a lot of great news as well for us. Why don't we go ahead, put all the facts on the table, have a great time, enjoy, and let's see how much fam we have in the house from Cronos, Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, crypto, and people who we want to see at our economy working for us, for our money, right? Because we're seeing in this month, specifically in 2023 right now, how the dollar, I think a lot of us are getting tired and fed up with the dollar. And don't quote me on this, but I believe Biden just printed over $2 trillion. Like they already authorized trillions of dollars now that we're just adding, right? It's not only this president, but we're just adding to that debt, and that's gonna come to a price. And obviously, what I've been telling you guys for a long time about BRICS, right? It's gonna have some impacts, whether we want it or not. I want to talk about the whole thing, dealing with, of course, the FOMC, the rates, the impact that we're seeing when it comes to regulation, and of course the price. Get ready, everybody. Welcome aboard. Go ahead and smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. My name is Oscar Ramos. I'm so happy to have you here. It's pretty late. Well, a little bit late in a way. And we're not having a massive pump. We could have a massive pump. We're actually hovering very dangerously at the 28,500. I'm honestly excited, right? The reason why I titled this one The End or It's Over, well, it's over another month for us in crypto, but it's the new beginning. It starts really in what I consider the line in the sand, whether we're going to be breaking that $30,000 or not. Where will April take us? And well, I have a couple of things that I want to tell you guys for sure. So let's go ahead and get into it. What's going on, Aaron? Happy to see you in the house here. Welcome aboard. Of course, everyone want to see a rally. We all want to see eventually altcoin season coming at its main force. That's something that I think I completely favor. One of the things I'm seeing, greed. We're not seeing fear at all. We're not seeing the Bitcoin going to basically a fire sale on that Bitcoin rainbow chart. So that's really good news. I like to start on this one, analyzing the price of Bitcoin, and I'm gonna add some indicators here. The RSI for sure, and my Bollinger Bands immediately. Where I'm seeing, guys, how we're looking pretty nice. March thus far, I think, was a really great month for us. Thus far, the month of March, we're looking at a 47% growth. That is fantastic. Roughly a 47% growth for a month of March. Kind of mimicked what we saw in January. February was a little bit more consolidated, and then we have March. Thus far, this has been by far Bitcoin season heavily great dominance, right? And I like that. Obviously, nothing compared to what we're seeing before. Let me show you another way of picturing this. I'm going to change this to logarithmic. Now, check this out. This is the logarithmic, and look how massively we are looking right now. This is the price. I'm going to hide everything because I believe right now you know the prices, right? I'm going to hide my Bollinger Bands so far. So it's just going to be this. This is the price of Bitcoin since 2010. And well, thus far, who will wanna? I would have loved to get some Bitcoin back in 2010, bro. 2010 at $0 or $1 back in the day is not gonna happen. We're not gonna go back to those levels that are amazing, right? From $0, Bitcoin going and rallying all the way to the moon, passing to the $1,000 back in 2013, going down to less than $200. In a way, it's a great way for me to picture why we went from $70,000 all the way to $15,000, which was really heavy for a lot of people. But it is needed. Then we went all the way to $24,000 and down to $3,000. And now what we're looking at Bitcoin going is rally all the way to $69,000. And the bottom that we're seeing thus far is $16,000 to $15,000, right? I believe that was the bottom. It does seem to be the bottom for us. Could we have another lower price of $12,000 that people are really don't get tired of talking about it? That's a lot of people who don't get tired of talking about a $12,000 Bitcoin bottom. I'm going to tell you some reasons why I think that may not happen. Because I don't really think there's anything else. I don't really think that there's anything else bad that's going to occur to the markets that we haven't seen there yet. How many bad things we've seen already against crypto, and the price is still very close to the 30,000. Whales must have to sell their Bitcoin to really capitalize on the gains and then bring the price down. And it doesn't seem they want to do it thus far. Even after the FOMC meeting, I don't see that happening right now. I know if you follow some other charts like that, the psychology chart, which is really, really popular. I'm going to show it to you. It's very, very cool. Later. The point is, the greed, we're looking at 61 and we're right here. It does tell me, guys, that we are seeing that 16,000 bottom right there. April, in my opinion, should be a decisive month. It is a decisive month for us in the price of cryptocurrency. It is the end of another month where I'll go to the 4 hours now and I'll put this to regular so it's much better. When I see this at the beginning, basically, of the month March, I see a nice comeback in the price and a consolidation starting in the 19th. What it tells me is they're waiting for something. What is it? I'm not sure because we've seen everything. Right here. Right here. Then we also have, I'll have to go to the 1 day to catch another trend. We'll have right here, where, it's going up, which is nice. We also have this one right here. Thus far, from what I can tell you, fam, and this is last year, June. This is last year, June. Welcome aboard, guys. What's going on? What's popping? Not my usual hours to go in live, but hey, why not, right? I mean, we may have some fireworks in the price, and I'm all ready. I'm taking the opportunity on the last day of March to have a conversation about why is it starting, the price of Bitcoin, and why. Let me talk to you closely for a second. Altcoins are not really gonna do much from what I see. My Cronos army, Shiba Inu holders, we've seen so much. Very good. I think you guys have to agree to this. How much development and building we're seeing thus far. It's crazy. On the side of Cronos, with Cronos Chain and Crypto.com, like every single time during this month, they obtain the Dubai permission to have their services. They got more partnerships on the way great utility. Cronos chain popping off, doing a lot of things good. On the side of Shiba Inu, we're seeing Shibarium, right? Shibarium popping it live. We're seeing other different crypto news that I think move us all to one simple goal, which is decentralization. I like that. It's there. We're heading in the right direction. Well, why are we not looking at the pumps specifically in price and only Bitcoin? Because that's the beginning of the bull market. Joyce, Tony, altcoin, what's going on, fam? Welcome, welcome. You like Shiv and Elon don't have Bitcoin, unfortunately. I get it. Some people don't have Bitcoin, and it's fine. It's your money. It's your wallet. But now, there are two that, as soon as we pass this $30,000, let me go ahead and do it, $30,000 level, that's really when we're going to start seeing if we are actually going to be passing that to over 30s or not. Because here's the deal. Could we see another situation when Bitcoin is just really going to consolidate forever till the end of 2023? From my analysis, we still have about 8 months for 2024, which is the prime for the Bitcoin halving. And all of the great news for Bitcoin, they're doing absolutely nothing to pump the price. They actually come on a time that the pumps of Bitcoin come on a time that really sometimes makes no sense. We saw that with the FOMC, the price rally as the FOMC was going to, then it dropped by the rumors of the news, but it's back up again. And it's this consolidation, it's this rectangle right here. This literally, it's pretty much the entire month of March. What I'm telling you right now, it's over, the end. Goodbye, March. Welcome, April. So I'm gonna go ahead. What's going on, Brandon? Welcome, fam. Yeah, I know, kind of late stream, but I always appreciate talking to you guys. And any questions, let me know. You know, we're chatting, having a great time, just chilling. April, will April be bullish or bearish? And I'm gonna add I don't know, right? And I'm gonna explain what I think in just a moment. What do you guys think? Will April be bearish or bullish? Well, let's go ahead and start talking about all the possibilities. I think it's leaning more towards bullish. Why? Well, I can bring this as well. And I can also tell you from experience how much garbage we have seen thus far, and the price of Bitcoin is still resilient. That's like what I talk 99% in my videos right now. I'm not showing you Twitter because everything's right here on my head already, and on the videos that I've been posting you, that I've been telling you and sharing with you guys. How in the world we're still at $1.20 trillion in a global market cap, and we've seen so much destruction for crypto, right? The CFTC, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, suing Binance and SEC. The SEC going towards, making probably a CBDC and suing Coinbase, right? Or sending a Wells notice to Coinbase. Then we have the White House. What's going on, Danielle? Have a look at tectonic, my friend. I got it right there. I'll do it for you. Appreciate your support. Let's get your own Powell printing right now. Thank you very much. We have Coinbase. I mean, honestly, if you're a crypto.com holder, you have to listen to this. We talk a lot about crypto.com in this channel for obvious reasons, right? But when you put the top 50 exchanges by usage, by volume, right? Because if we use the top exchanges by token, it's different. By token, we have Binance, we have one more, another one, OKX, and then Crow. Crow is number 4 right now. It was number 2 at some point. It was number 3. FTX collapse. Now it's number 4. But by usage, it's 20 something. People by volume don't really use Crow, guys. That's a fact. And that hurts me a little bit because I'm like, really, dude? Wow, I thought crypto.com was used more. No. Coinbase is actually used more than crypto.com. And Coinbase only has the United States of America. It's true. That's why Binance and Coinbase, when you list on any of them, we create what they famously call Coinbase effect, right? Smith. Hey, everybody. Amit Side from Fremont, California. Shiba to the moon. Thank you, everybody. Welcome aboard. Appreciate you all kinds of donations. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. It does support the channel. We're just chatting here, having a great conversation because understand something. Not many people can bear with us. We talk about crypto all the time. They hate us. They dislike us. They don't want to talk to us. But when we're pumping, when Shiba Inu is going to the moon, they're the first ones to come to us and tell us, ask us, what do I do? What do I do? What do I? I'm like, you finally want to know what up. You know what I'm talking about, guys. You know what I'm talking about. They only come to us when they want to make money, but when it's blood in the streets, when it's down, when it's scary, they don't come. It is what it is. So, the United States, this week, the United States has taught me that it's just going to lose leadership in this new arena. That is digital asset custody, digital asset regulation, and digital asset freedom. That's basically what it is. It's not me saying it. It's Coinbase, Brian Armstrong, CEO, saying it. You wonder why crypto.com exchange in the United States is not live there yet. You wonder why. Why would they want to come? Why? If at first level, at the first site, you're going to get a Wells notice from the SEC. Chris Marsalek, the CEO of crypto.com, he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that. By the way, fam, we're talking on the price of Bitcoin, looking at 28,000. Very sexy. Very nice. If we get a pump, we're going to get it live, fam. We're going to get it live here. Everybody here. We're talking truths. We're talking facts. We're just here discussing. And I'm happy to see the Cronos fam here coming on board. We need to get Brandon out of the office. Right now, crypto has become political too. And we cannot, and I will not, do not touch the topic of politics in crypto anymore. I will have to. I need to. Because they have come to us now. They have invaded crypto. And we have to speak the truth. And the truth is that Elizabeth Warren is building a crypto anti-army. Elizabeth Warren is building an anti-crypto army. Is my 100 people here watching for or against that? You tell me right now in the comments. Send me the fire emojis if you're going to be willing to fight the good fight with us, because it's me and 100+ creators from all over the world trying to speak why we care so much for this topic, guys. Obviously, they're going to come at us really hard, and they don't want Bitcoin to succeed for the most part because they want us to keep using the dollar. It is what it is. When other countries get more than 12 aircraft carriers, now believe the U.S. economy sounds like a joke. The U.S. is going to miss out and gonna left behind with the new technology race add-on. There's a possibility, friend. Texas Crypto, what's going on, friend? Hey, Oscar, I'm staking my tectonic on TDC DeFi wallet. There are 12 billion tectonic in my wallet now. What do you think I'll do with it? Put it in the vault. with the tectonic, so you keep getting more and more and more, buddy. Yep. Great job, buddy. Thank you so much for the kind donation. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Welcome. Now we have L Crow Pools with Veno Finance. I'm sure that if you guys are from the Cronos fam, you're aware of what's going on. That's what I'm saying, right? When it comes to DeFi Web3, it's moving. Whether you are a Shiba Inu holder, whether you're a Cronos, whether you're Bitcoin, the DeFi growth is happening. We're seeing the debut, but I was looking at the month because that's what it is. That's what's ending. That's what's over, guys. That's exactly the purpose of this video. This is March. Let's go ahead and start with this. March. And then we have January, right? 2 massive months for us. And right here, I'm asking my fellas, let's get that. Let's get that Jerome Powell printing machine. A lot of people bullish. I believe we're going to have a bullish month, guys. It does seem to be that bullish month. What we need to do is follow what the Bitcoin Rainbow chart says. And here it is. And I've said it many times. You have it right here, right next to me. What I'm saying is, I'm going to bring my pencil. I have everything right here. I'm going to clean. There you go. What I'm saying is, from this price, minimum, we probably could, I need less size. There you go. Let's clean everything. Minimum, I think we're probably going to be bottom like that. And maximum, I see ourselves reaching the yellow. This is what I'm predicting from my experience, from my knowledge, do not financial advice, but from our previous records. Why? Because we're not gonna see $70,000 Bitcoin this year. I'm almost guaranteeing that, which just kind of doesn't make sense. But we can see roughly the 50s, the 40s, right? We're holding that path, and we are still not above what was the previous run. And we are heading to the right path as 2024 comes in. 2024 is when we are going to eat. 2024 is when you and I get paid. 2024 is finally what you and I cautiously, disciplinedly, diligently were adding to our positions pays off. But you have to understand something, guys. If you're listening closely to what a fellow investor is saying, who's no better than you, by the way, you make sure that if you have positions short term, you cash them out in the bull season. Do not make the mistake. Like I said, this is just what I'm gonna do. You do whatever you want, because do not make the mistake of going all the way up here. If you bought something here, you already made your money. Get out. Because you're really seeing how difficult and long-lasting a bear market can be. They're ruthless. Bear markets are ruthless. And I will not make any rookie mistake once we are in the bull market. I think that is one of my main takeaways. Brandon, Crow fam to the top. Love the support. Jocelyn, California. Thank you very much, brother. Appreciate that a lot. Welcome, fam. It's over, the month of April, the end of this, but it is the beginning of something better. And a lot of us, I think we're starting to talk, having a great discussions when it comes to what is going to happen. I think what really fascinates me a lot is that could we have a United States government bullish on crypto? What if we swap their intentions with crypto? How much do you think Bitcoin will be right now? Picture a number. Put it in the chat. I want you to do that for me right now. How much do you think Bitcoin will be if, instead of going all again against crypto with an anti-crypto army, it will be most of the senators, the House of Reps, the president, and most of them are for crypto because they see the vision of. I think we will really be talking the big numbers, right? Because even though China bans crypto, do not allows for cryptocurrencies to operate, or crypto entities, it wouldn't really matter. It wouldn't really matter. I personally think we will be really roughly in the vicinity of the 30s and 40s. We wouldn't be at an all-time high because the United States is not everything in the world when it comes to crypto, right? But 30s and 40s, because it's very powerful what comes from the Federal Reserve, from the United States. Let me see some comments in the house. We see easily $500,000. Oh, wow. We have $100,000, $60,000, $82,000, roughly 70. I see. I mean, for sure, much higher than this. Yeah, I can totally tell you, right? Super happy to see you here in the house, fam. Daniel, appreciate that a lot. The first super chat in the house. April. Another thing that we saw in this month, I'm gonna drink some water. Before sleeping, a nice conversation about crypto. You cannot get any better than that, right? What happened in April? Bank runs, bank failures. Something completely unheard of. Even to the Fed, the bank problem, right? If I'm not mistaken, started early this year, February or so. It became real in April. Silicon Valley Bank, Silvergate, and many more, Credit Suisse and other ones, right? It just became a nightmare. That is why the 0.25 or 25 basis points added to reduce inflation, heading to the 2% target by the Fed. It's probably going to continue reducing that, right? That's the idea, that in the next FOMC meeting, we have more news according to the CPI data. But guess what they have that we don't have? Unlimited money. They can print and print and print and print so much money, increasing that debt and passing, of course, at $30 trillion right now. The banking failures, we'll see how many we get in 2020. In April 2023. Obviously, 1 month is enough to have the entire crypto market, flipped and completely going crazy and nuts. I don't really think, hopefully, we're going to have another crypto firm going bankrupt. I think all the crypto firms that we are seeing thus far, that we saw, the last one being FTX, the main one, Celsius, BlockFi, Voyager, and all of those. Gemini with the problem about Earn. I do hope that ends, because it is one of the main reasons, guys, that the legislators are very strong against crypto right now, because it is so easy for people who went all in on these platforms to be extremely mad. Talk to their representatives, talk to some anti-crypto legislators, and tell them about their experience. And obviously they're going to be like, oh yeah, let me protect you. Let me be on your side, and let me close this loophole that we have in crypto, whatever. Super easy to say that, super easy to go with that agenda. But I never see some crypto or some legislator saying, you know what, there's this company called XRP, Cardano, there's this company called, they wanted to talk to the CEO of Bitcoin. That is pretty much insane, right? So it's stuff like that. I think that's what I like to see. That's what I like to see for us as we head in the future. Because regulators ultimately have to make a very good path for crypto companies to come to the United States. This is one of the main posts that it got to me a lot. Let me show it to you. This one right here that you're seeing on the screen right now. It's a weird one from Coinbase. It's a weird one, but it does make a lot of sense. We got Japan. Let me go from the very beginning. UK, Germany, France. What is it? United Arab Emirates, Japan, Europe, Australia, Hong Kong. And what is the United States doing? Crypto assets do not offer widespread economic benefits. I think from everything that I've been saying thus far, this summarizes everything. And you're seeing right here, March 2023. So this month, the end is over. Why is it? Because we're ending a month when we really and for reals are understanding the true position of our current United States government about cryptocurrencies. That's what's happening. If you're a US citizen or if you live here in the United States and you like crypto and you watch crypto, I think you now know our understanding what is going on. But let me tell you, other different countries, they have a completely different view. Why then are we so close to the idea of cryptocurrency not being able to add value, right? What's going on, Luis? Happy to have you here in the house. Welcome aboard, brother. Control the money, you control the people's emotions. About crop because of Oscar Ramos. David, welcome, buddy. Happy to see you here in the house. Will 2024 be a good year for Chrome? Change the question to will 2024 be the year for Bitcoin? If it's the year for Bitcoin, it's the year for altcoins, period. If you mean about price can be manipulated, and we want to see an altcoin season as we head to the next future, right? But every time I look at Crow, the price is amazing. Obviously, the price is amazing to pitch in, to get in. That's what I'm saying. But if you, from everyone who watches my videos, you know how I really get passionate about them because of the utility they are providing to us. If my emotions were tailored to or intertwined to the price, I wouldn't be doing YouTube, because the price changes every single second. Sometimes I make a video right here and the price is right here and everybody's calling me, you have no idea what you're talking about, the price is crashing. I see a long term. I get very excited because of the utility, the progress that we're making. Obviously, when I come to CoinMarketCap, Adam, welcome, buddy. Thank you very much for your kind donation, brother. Appreciate it. We have to scroll the way to 34. We're down, baby. But we're going to go up. That's, I think, the way Cronos is going to end up happening. But take a look at this. Arbitrum. Closing on us, and it's probably going past us. Sad but true, bro. Arbitrum is closing on us. Arbitrum was very far from us, but it's now here. And Cronos, we have exchange, and exchange. We have 3 exchanges to become the first one. That's where Cronos is. Will the Cronos Army watching? Well, as a Cronos Chain ambassador and also as a Cronos Chain accelerator mentor, I didn't start this because I was like, you know what? I'm going to be here only for the price. No, bro. We're here because of the future, the talented team that I've seen thus far. And I'm believing, and I'm putting my crypto, where my mouth is, on DeFi. If I lose it all because it ended up being a very bad, poor decision because it never worked, I'm sure that I'll be fine because I diversified everything. But with all the knowledge that we have obtained thus far, I can tell you with complete honesty how I think I'm excited I am for the future, because this doesn't seem to be at all like a rug pull. You can totally see the true intentions of the team, especially Crypto.com and Cronos Chain, because there's so many out there that are doing a really good job. I think this is a great way to summarize it. Crypto companies and crypto projects are doing the best they can to prove that they're legitimate and then they're worth of your investment. But when you take a look at the government, they don't have to do that because they were already elected, or they just, for some magical reason, got where they are right now, and they can do whatever they want, and us, the people, we can't do much about it. They don't have to prove to us that they're worthy of our money or both, whatever. So when power gets to you, really, you start seeing very crazy stuff, right? It is what it is, fam. Adam, Trump and DeSantis are pro-crypto. Thank you very much for that kind of donation, bro. I mean, look, facts speak for themselves, right? Biden is not really pro-crypto, period. And I don't really see anyone in the Democratic side pro-crypto, period. That's it. That's just me. On the Republican side, I haven't heard too much Trump or DeSantis talk about crypto, but I know that Florida has Miami, and Miami is a pro-crypto city. So I'm sure that DeSantis is not going to let that opportunity go. And Trump was indicted, so probably he has other stuff to worry about right now. But cryptocurrency is really, it's going to ultimately become a very important subject in a future election. Probably not on this one because there's a lot of things going on, but for us in the crypto community, it's very important, and we're going to be looking at who is really pro-crypto, right? Obviously. What is going on, Trabajo? Always big supporter of your channel, brother. Any thoughts on Leash, Bone, future? Keep up the great work. God bless. Arriba El Salvador. Muchas gracias, bro. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you for your kind donation. Well, let me go ahead and speak about Shiba Inu a little bit. I talked a lot about a crow right now on Bitcoin, and we're moving, guys. So we're talking everything. And there's, of course, things that I can say about Shiba Inu. Boof. We can talk about Shiba Inu, fam. I want to see on the comments right now, where are all my Shiba Inu holders? Right, where's the Shiba army right here in the house? Look, as someone who belongs to the Cronos community, even though I know I love the Cronos chain community, I just know we're not going to be able to be ahead of Shibarium. That's just the reality. I know that Shibarium, once main launch coming, is going to pass us. And that's okay. That's okay. It's not like there's any type of rivalry, right? The more, the better. The more adoption, the more growth, the better. With that, I say, guys, Shiba Inu, obviously, it should be and it's going to be a big, big addition to crypto. Brandilon gifting 5 awesome memberships. Welcome aboard, you guys. James, Joe, Gavino, Pakistan, James, and many more. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that a lot. Look, Arbitrum, Polygon, Avalanche, Solana, all those Cardano, big ones, huge ones. At last, for the first time, I'm not counting Dogecoin Dogecoin. I'm not counting that, right? Because it's not really on the top of anything right now on DeFi Llama. But Shibarium, from everything that I'm looking, has the potential to pass 1 billion in TBL and finally be an option to project developers, to the community, to people who want to finally do work in the meme coin industry, in the community industry, where you have a lot of people willing to pay money to buy a token that could be extremely risky, but has a community. And it's in the Shiba Inu ecosystem called Shibarium. And if that token project burns Shiba Inu, that's it. Because they're going to buy it from you. Because you're supporting the main goal, the main objective from Shibarium, and that is to burn Shiba Inu. If your token does that, boom. That does not apply to Cronos. That does not apply to Ethereum. That does not apply to Arbitrum, because no one really knows what Arbitrum token is, but they know what Arbitrum DeFi is because the growth is huge. But when it comes to Shiba Inu, Shibarium is growing in popularity. Bone is going to be used for everything. And Shiba Inu is really obviously going to take a huge loads of popularity and growth. That's what I think, guys. I'm very interested in where it's going to place. Let's go ahead and talk about this one, fam, right now. We're looking at DeFi Lab. I'm all into, the DeFi space because you have to understand that Ethereum right now is king. It was 50%, but now it's more because of the poor performance of some of the of some of these chains. This is Cronos. Once launched, Shibarium is gonna come from the bottom. It's probably gonna go much higher, right? That's the idea. We have all the ones coming close to Cronos chain and Solana. Remember, Solana was up here. Solana was used a lot, but then with all the shutdowns and the problem with FTX, look at where it is right now. Solana, obviously fast, but because it's not helping Ethereum as a layer 2, it's a completely new ecosystem. It's all the way here. So things change very fast. I think Binance Smart Chain, as big of a change it is, and it's still nowhere even close to Ethereum. But we have to take a look at these numbers very carefully once a bull market comes. And that's exactly where my next thought is. We have to wait until the next bull market comes. For all my tectonic fam, where's that tectonic fam in the house? Let me know right now. All my MF, VVS, my bond holders, because there's some tokens that are and will be manipulated right now, but we just have to wait because some of them are really not known by anyone. There you go, Daniel. Some tectonic here in the house. The great thing that Shibarium has is that the community of Shiba Inu is super strong, that any project developer wanting to build on it is going to have immediate free advertising if you add to the goal of burning Shiba Inu. Whereas on the Cronos chain, it's extremely more difficult to pop off because I don't really see a main collective, cohesive goal for Cronos chain other than building Cronos chain because we have crypto.com as one of our partners, and that's it. And that's a way of, because technically speaking, as someone who's been listening a lot of Cronos chain, they don't really talk too much about crypto.com. They talk more about Cronos chain, right? They just know that it's the main partner, that they do the DeFi, right? And all the underlying processes, but it is what it is. So we're all going to see everything flourish a little bit more once we get to those levels. John in the house. What's going on, brother? Happy to see the tectonic king right here. Welcome aboard. So, guys, if you're coming in and if you're liking the live, don't forget to smash the like button. Consider subscribing as always. You have a question, please let me know. And we're answering questions. We're talking crypto. This is the end. It's over for March. There's a poll right here. We have over 100 votes, and we have. Okay, my voice is giving up on me. But April, will it be bullish? That's what a lot of people say. Bullish. Well, I mean, you're seeing right now on the screen how we got a perfect January. Then we have April. No, this is February. And then March was delicious. This was March, completely delicious. And we're right here. Now from the month, let's go to the 4 hours to finally see what is going on right now. This is what's happening. The pure consolidation. I'm going to delete this one. We're here. Literally this rectangle. Nothing more than this rectangle right here. And we're just waiting. We're just waiting 28,000 once again. Because we broke the 29, but immediately, and this was, when was this? This was on the 29, guys. It was on the 29. Well, hello, Oscar. I see things happening in our direction. What's going on, Emily? Super happy to have some of the main promoters and supporters of the channel right here. Super happy to see you. Now, we talked so far about the news, what happened with the Fed, everything. There's another topic, Shiba Inu Cronos. There's another topic that everybody really needs to pay attention right now. And that is how positively or negatively the de-dollarization is going to impact crypto and Bitcoin. We're seeing now BRICS. We're seeing now a new currency proposed by BRICS that is going to be implemented. We're seeing now 2 Chinese yuan agreements already done. One for energy, another one for gas, France and China, if I'm not mistaken, and the other one with some more countries for energy, including Saudi Arabia. That is going to be mind-bending eventually. I think by this coming bull market in 2024, what's going to happen with that? Where will it end when it comes to the currency, global reserve currency, and really how will the United States dollars gonna be keeping the dominance or losing the dominance? I think that's something that we're gonna continue seeing a lot in this month as these deals came at the end of March. In my opinion, that's huge because it represents whether fiat is going to be something strong still or not, and whether you want to consider, right, adding or starting to get rid of some fiat and putting it into Bitcoin per se. And that could be another reason why we're seeing the prices of Bitcoin rallying a little bit more, right? I like that because it provides another opportunity to kind of breach this inflation, and also do not worry too much about the hurdles that these currencies are having. There's a lot of pain and stress in the economy to now consider a possible de-dollarization when it comes to these agreements that obviously the media, some of them are trying to say it like it is, some of them are trying to cover it up, and millions of Americans have no idea what is going on with the dollar right now. But that's another thing, right? Still strong, but it's important to know your different possibilities for sure. Now, of course, Daniel, I got you, baby. I got you for sure. Steve, thank you very much for that kind donation. I appreciate that a lot, and welcome aboard for sure. That's, I think, another thing that I'm looking at, right? The dollar and how things are going to end up like that. Welcome, Rob. In this month, guys, we saw some pumps and dumps for sure, but mostly was Bitcoin. I think going here, I'm going to go here to the Bitcoin Rainbow chart, the altcoin index. We're still seeing, I'm going to go ahead and move this baby. I know what I'm going to do. There you go. Perfect. You're seeing right here, since the end of 2022, it's been a Bitcoin season, basically. It's been a Bitcoin season all over. Forget about an altcoin season right now. Altcoin season, according to this chart, was really 2021 and somewhat middle of 2022, but that's it. Bitcoin season. What you want to do, fam, what we want to do, in my opinion, I mean, we had some altcoins rally nice, but just a few of them, not the main ones. What we want is once we go to starting an altcoin season, that's when we really want to start making our money. And this was 2021. That was it. October, November 2021, that's when we were at the 50s and 60s. That was really it. The time when a lot of people were making and cashing the big bucks, right? That was the time also for some tokens, a little bit more risky, that were, pumping much higher. So April, I do agree it's going to be bullish. I believe now, I think I'm going to finally do the weekly. because this is an analysis that I always do. We're passing for sure. We're overbought when it comes to the Bollinger Bands. And now I'm going to go ahead and bring my arrow sight here at the bottom. I'm going to take out that arrow sight MA moving average. There you go. Thus far, we are rejecting the bottom of the price trend. We're really going nice. Nowhere even close to the 15,000 thus far. And it's taking weeks for us to really put these levels. It was the first and second week of March that really did everything for us. And we just need one of those to be passing the $30,000. As soon as that's done, that's going to indicate the whales to go in for reals. So if for some crazy reason, I'm starting to see the prices of Bitcoin reaching this level once again of roughly $18,000, that will be something unheard of, because with everything that we're seeing thus far, we're not seeing those crashes yet. We just saw FOMC and it didn't do really much to the price of Bitcoin. I don't really know of a case where the price of Bitcoin will collapse. Well, there's only one, but it's not going to happen because he's not that stupid. The only reason where I see Bitcoin collapsing at these levels is if Russia, for some weird reason, launches a nuclear attack. That doesn't have to happen, will not happen, I hope, of course, because at that point, obviously, there's going to be a lot of ugliness in the world, and the markets are going to go and act super crazy. But that not happening, I think the United States is already anti-crypto in a way, and regulators are coming and suing the best companies that we have more regulated. And the world is noticing how they want to become the hubs for innovation, right? As I'm telling you right here, how everyone really wants to be the number one, especially Singapore, in my opinion, that hosts so many great companies. And the United States, it's really not getting it right. Let's make sure America doesn't get left behind. It's time to update the system. That's what Coinbase says. So it's important. Even the United States government is trending. Even the United States government is trending, guys, like for reals. Take a look at this. The United States government to sell 41,500 Bitcoin, 1.18 billion connected to the Silk Road in 4 batches this year. Oh, man. Yep, this is our United States government, fam. But it is what it is. Fear and Greed Index, we have it at greed. So that's, I think, what really is extremely important for us. To make sure that we are in the right path as soon as possible. The good thing when it comes to crypto is that we really don't depend on the United States government for purchasing our crypto, right? You can buy it wherever you want, at any time you want, and that's good. Banks are closed, Bitcoin is open. That's the main idea. So, fam, there it is. The end of March 2023 and the beginning of something that I believe is going to be much better. Lastly, Daniel, hope you're here. Tectonic, Cronos chain, crypto.com, expanding on the update. I talked the last couple of videos that this is a descending triangle and the price of Tectonic should go lower, right? I'm sure a lot of people are aware how MMF is now going to Arbitrum. There's positive and negative feedback on that, right? VVS Finance adding the VVS Bone new mine. Obviously, you stake Bone and VVS and you get VVS rewards. Pretty cool if you're into that, of course. Ferro Protocol and Tectonic. Tectonic is the only token that is holding very well. I think Tectonic is really... If you remove Tectonic, there's literally no token that can offer price value to let's say, users who want to have quick pumps and dumps, quick money trading. On Cronos chain, it's more building and development right now, rather than let's make money quick with some crazy tokens that are pumping and dumping well, because Tectonic is slow. Tectonic price is not moving at the speed that people want. It's consolidating. Sometimes, yes, but you cannot catch those trends, exactly when the time is right, and that's it. This was January. This was the beginning of the year, and now we are April. And take a look where it is right now. I'm holding. I'm not rushing it, obviously, and not really looking towards doing something stupid with it. I think I'm looking long term on this one, but I'm holding, guys. That's what I'm doing, and I like where the utility is heading, especially as I'm gonna be now evaluating, talking to some Cronos Accelerator, team members as a mentor. I'll keep you updated, of course, and you guys watching. We are having projecting to having the Cronos head Ken Timsit at the end of the month. For more info, for more updates, we'll see what we have news by then. But thus far, the utility is there and still grows, guys. The utility is there and we're still heading in the right direction. Based on the Bitcoin Rainbow chart that I'm seeing right here, this is where exactly we're heading to. A little higher and higher. And it's gonna get much better. It's just a matter of having patience for that. And the poll. How much Bitcoin does the US government have in possession? Market manipulation coming, right? Billions of Bitcoin in possession, but it's only what they have seized. It's already April 1st here in Ohio. Kudos to all my Eastern time fam. Whoop, whoop. The future of the greatest monetary change in the world. It's nice to be first in line. Honestly, John, you are totally right. It's sad that a lot of us, including me, right? We came to crypto in a bull market. It's, in a way, it's a little sad, but I'm okay, right? But it's a little bit sad because I understand the frustration a lot of people have, and they like to deposit their frustration and negative views with me, the creator. Because a lot of people bought in the bull market expecting that to continue going to the moon because everybody was saying was going to the moon, when in reality it was the end of the run and it was the beginning of a very painful and long-lasting crash to the bottom of the sea. And I have patience. I'm not really. I think the maturity of your person really helps you in investing, especially with your emotions. You cannot let those emotions ruin you, right? You have to be strong. First, know that if you are going to get into money investing, you better be okay with losing money. Because if you don't like to lose money, what are you doing in investing in the first place, right? So the reason why I put thousands of dollars on Cronos, well above 40 cents, and then on AM token, some people ask me about AM token, right? And also on MMF and VVS, and we bought algorand and cardano and solana, and I've had my losses. I'm still holding some, but even for tax purposes, it's good, the losses, right? But yeah, a lot of us took that L as we were working our way down the huge quantitative easing by the United States government, printing trillions of dollars in stimulus checks and to businesses. So finally, when we are hopefully looking to get out of that, and I'm still hearing they're gonna be cutting more checks and giving more help, that is what a democratic government seems to be doing from the Democratic Party. That's what I mean here in the United States, where you are seeing one of the most vocal senators, Senator Warren, say clearly and openly, I'm going to build an anti-crypto army. How do you think us in the crypto space react? Like, there's a lot of groups in the United States that if you say something about, I'm going to build an anti-crypto or like an anti-X army, you'll be canceled, you'll be demonetized, you'll be persecuted, you'll be cut, you'll be fired if you say I'm building an anti-X. And some of you know what I'm talking about, right? The hot topics in America. But you say I'm gonna build an anti-crypto army, There's no problem with that. Like, there's absolutely no problem with that, because crypto is frowned upon. Crypto is bad. It's used for super bad purposes. No. You cannot do crypto. Yeah, that's kind of like the way we're right here. And it is the sad reality, because we are the first in line. That's exactly why. And that's what I'm kind of like saying this based on John's comment. We are first in line, and we have to be willing to get through all the punches. We have to be willing to get through all the punches, all the miscommunication, all the oops, I didn't know, and oh, well, whatever at the end. It is what it is, guys, but I believe what we're doing is not stupid. I believe what we're doing is definitely worth it. And we'll continue, fam. We'll completely continue putting our money where our mouth is and learning, because if countries around the globe already got fed up with the United States government, you better believe that crypto owners, crypto investors like you and me are probably also gonna get fed up with the United States government and start using cryptos that get us away from fiat. Everybody, don't forget to smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel. Welcome aboard. And I really like you being here in the chat. Oscar, you using video crypto calculator for market cap. What is the site? I don't find it. That will be... Let me help you with that, brother. That's a coin perspective. This is a comparison for market cap. Yeah, this is a really good one. Oscar, I had not heard of Finance. Elaborate, please. Absolutely. Finance is an ecosystem on Cronos chain that at its peak was amazing, had so much great community, NFTs. It was the first great protocol that implemented NFT-based boost on vaults, on staking. And when the big crash correction came on DeFi, they couldn't get up. They couldn't come back. There was also a hack. There was also some like bad actors playing on some protocols, Tiger and some of that. And then the TBL got destroyed, and that's it. It was tough, right? And now they went to Polygon, they're going to Arbitrum, so not only Cronos, it's like they're probably trying to expand too fast and not taking care of the community that was first initiated back like a while ago, right? Obviously the price went to almost $2 to pennies, less than pennies. So that's why a lot of people are very frustrated, right? That's what I'm seeing. I tell you, because I've been since the very beginning. That's a great question, buddy. Great question. Thanks, John. Appreciate that a lot, my friend. Thank you. Keep your guard up. That's a Cronos job. We'll show it to the world. Absolutely. Well, fam, that's the hour. That's what I got for you, my fellas and ladies. Couldn't be more grateful. That's it. That's the last day of March, 11:38. It's pretty late. What are you guys doing here? It's pretty late, but it's okay. I want to thank everybody, for watching. As always, we'll continue with more info tomorrow, Saturday. What a great one. We talked about Shiba Inu and all of these different news about BRICS, and there's always going to be more news coming up. So don't forget to come to YouTube to learn, to subscribe to the creators that you follow, that you appreciate. There's so many out there. I think most of us really want us to do well. And the good thing is that none of us can really control the price, right? The great thing is that even we are so few of us, right? Even 100,000, it's a few of us. It's nothing. Once the bull market comes, you're gonna start seeing new people only here for the money. You now know much better, and you're now gonna be the one cashing out, and they're gonna be the ones making the first mistakes that we learned back in the day. Catch you next time, guys. Thank you for watching. Appreciate all my new members. Thank you to all the new members, to all the awesome donations. And I'll see you next time, guys. Be safe. God bless you all. Time to relax. Peace. The end for March. the beginning for April. Have a good one, everybody. Blessings. Bye bye.